Hi guys, so this is another video in my Fast 5 Frugal series where we talk about money tips in about 5 minutes or less. And today we are going to discuss different ways that you can overcome savings burnout. Some people also refer to this as frugal fatigue. Now this is an actual real thing that can happen when there's like an extreme savings strategy. It's like you're cutting expenses, you're saving money because you have a goal that you're trying to reach. However, it gets to a point where penny pinching becomes so exhausting that you are literally on the verge of splurging and just undoing weeks and months of hard work, or you're just to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm tired of not doing anything, I feel deprived, saving money sucks, and you want to just throw in the towel. If any of this sounds familiar, here are a few tips that can help you stay on track so that you can actually hit your money goals. The first thing you can do is spend less time on social media, at least until you get into a routine or you start to make progress. And this is so important because if you are on the verge of giving up, spending a lot of time on social media, seeing people and how they're spending their money, it can be a reminder of what you're missing. But the whole notion of out of sight, out of mind is so helpful when you are working towards financial goals. The less time you spend worrying about or watching what other people are doing with their money, the easier it'll be for you to stay on target. The second thing you can do is adjust your timeline for reaching certain goals. Now, understandably, if you're trying to build your savings account or maybe you're trying to pay off debt, you want to hit this goal as soon as possible. And just to give you an example, you might come up with a goal where, okay, I'm going to pay off my credit card debt in 5 months. And on paper, it might work. You might have enough income to make this happen. The problem, though, is that in order to hit this goal, it might take every dime of extra money that you have where there isn't anything left for anything extra. But while this approach can help, it can also backfire, especially if it gets to the point where you start feeling that you're depriving yourself. So if you feel that you're on the verge of splurging or just throwing in the towel, one thing you can do is adjust your timeline. Instead of saying, I'm going to pay off my debt in 5 months, maybe you can pay it off in 8 months instead. This way, a large chunk of your income, it can still go towards paying off that debt. However, you also leave some wiggle room in your budget for fun. A third thing you can do is also keep one indulgence. Now, I've spoken to people in the past, and if they are on a journey to save money, sometimes they just go all in. They stop going to get their hair done, they don't get their nails done, they cancel all subscriptions, and they stop eating out completely. This approach will get you to your end goal a lot sooner, but when you cut off everything at once, sometimes it can have the opposite effect. And it really all goes back to depriving yourself. So instead of just cutting everything off, maybe keep one indulgence, something that you really enjoy, something that really makes you feel good. And this could be anything. For some people, it can be getting your hair done, your nails done. And I know for a lot of us at the moment, this is not an option, but once it is an option again, maybe you can still enjoy these things, but instead of getting your hair done, say every 2 weeks, maybe get it done once a month or every 6 weeks. Or instead of spending $50 a week on recreation, which is something you would normally do, maybe scale that back to like $15 or $20 a week. This way, you're still saving money, but you're also able to enjoy the things that are important to you. Number 4 is to celebrate your achievements. And this is something that I firmly believe in. I think this is so important. I think giving yourself little rewards whenever you hit many milestones, it could really keep you motivated and focused. And there's really different ways you can do this. And just as an example, if you're trying to pay off credit card debt, for every $500 that you pay off, you may reward yourself with a treat. Or if you're in the process of building like a 6 to 12 month rainy day fund, for every $500 or $1,000 increase, maybe you can treat yourself to something. But the key here is really to be reasonable, because even though you want to reward yourself, the reward should not undo weeks and months of hard work. So if you reduce your credit card balance by $500, it's probably not a good idea to go on a $500 shopping spree, because at the end of the day, there is a big picture. There is a goal that you're working towards, and you do want to get there as soon as you can. So there you have it. Those are 4 tips to help you overcome savings burnout and reach your goals. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already, definitely check out other videos that I have on my channel. I talk a lot about personal finance, mostly how you can live a more frugal life, but also how you can improve your entire financial picture. So if you like videos like this and you want to see more, subscribe below. I post every weekend and sometimes during the week. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.